This is Reed Benjamin, and this song is called Watered Down.
Yeah. Hey, what we gonna do right here is go back. Way back. Back in the time. Yeah. The way we came together was a little serendipity. I didn't think you'd ever want to get with me. I see you from a distance with your best friend. I'll be like, damn, she's the baddest chick in history. I didn't know if you knew I existed was a mystery. I don't know what happened, must have had you in epiphany. You hit me with a message asking if I want to kick it. That was in November, I remember this shit vividly. A few weeks passed and we hadn't yet, then we did eventually. It's just...
I was at certain points in our relationship, I was, hustling, and we were actually on the way to make a play. I was going to drop off some tree, and we got pulled over. It was actually Super Bowl Sunday. We got pulled over on Highway 100, and I was driving. She was in the passenger, but it was her car, and I got pulled over for speeding, which I can't believe I got pulled over for speeding because I'm always be so careful when I was running the plays. But for some reason, these dying cops got us, and so they took me. So after they found a tree in the car, they took me and they cuffed me and they put me in the back of the car, and I was just sitting there, and all of a sudden after a long ass time, they let me go. They uncuffed me and said, "You're free to go," and they cuffed her and put her in the car, and like she said it was hers, and I was like, what the fuck? I mean, to be honest, I was really upset when that happened because I didn't want her to be, I mean, she's been around shit, but I just didn't want her to be in that position, and I mean, in the same time, I respected it and appreciated so much that she did that, but I was also like just super upset about it. Not upset at her, but just upset about the situation. Where I was just like, damn, I can't believe I was just worried about her, and what was gonna happen to her, yeah. I mean, that was always just something that I was like, damn, she's a real one for real, and I never had nobody do some shit like, especially like that for me. Nobody, and so it just, and that was kind of early in our relationship, first couple years of our relationship, and it was just like, it was one of the things that just solidified kind of who she was to me, and I was like, that's just who you are, like she's just somebody that holds it down, and held it down for real, in a situation where she didn't have to, because even like what he got caught with wouldn't have been that big a deal, it was enough to where it was a situation, but it wasn't like I'd have been able to deal with the situation for what it was, and she just took it upon herself to do that, and I was like holy shit, like I knew she was like, she was real as fuck, but I didn't know she was like that real, it definitely I was like, wow, like this is, I was blown away by it. At the same time, like super sad, like I was just like, no, I gotta figure out where she's at, deal with that whole thing, because I was like, if you're gonna do that for me, I gotta find you now, and it was just like, it really was a bonding experience for us, and it's funny because she's like, that's not really how it happened. Like when I put that song for her, I was like, for me, that's how it happened. That's how I saw it. She's like, well, it was my car, so they just like said it was mine or whatever, and I don't know how much she remembers of that situation either. So, but to me, it was like, they had me cuffed and they let me go, and she was fine taking it. So it was it was one of those moments in the relationship where you really realize like who you're with. It definitely strengthened our relationship, put us in a different way or different position. I was like, this is not your average person, average girlfriend or whatever, so yeah, that's what happened basically. That's how I felt about it.
Don't let it get watered down. Don't let it get watered down. But I'ma make a better effort starting out. And I won't jump ship if we're going down, but we need to start swimming or we gon' drown.